socialist singer who went around the country trying to organise a union, and he said, if we don't organise, then the union won't work. But we're organised here. We're together here. We're all brothers and sisters, trapped in a recession that we didn't have any part to do with, that a minority have chosen to take our money. We have drawn our line in the sand and said we will occupy until we have control of our own fates and destiny.
The key thing is about trying to reach and trying to get involved with everybody else who's being affected by this recession, who's been affected by the cuts, who's been affected by this austerity drive. So that's what this movement is about. It's not just about the people in the tents, it's about everybody else. It's about the whole 99% standing up to say we will not pay. And this movement is not just about what's going on in here, it's about what's going on all across the world. It started off in Tunisia last December, Egypt. This whole year has been a year of revolution, a year of fight back, a year of revoking. So this is going to get bigger, this camp is going to get bigger, and the next step has to be getting more tents down, getting more gazebos down, more food, more tea, whatever people can bring. But also what we need to look towards, have an eye towards November the 30th, because there's going to be millions of workers out in strike in Britain, hundreds of thousands of people out in strike here, and we got to build that towards that. We got to connect the Occupy with the strikes.
80 countries across the world now that are doing this. Over 1,000 cities where they pitch tents, where they're occupying, where they're saying, there's no way, we will not allow a tiny minority to stand and say, no, you guys have to take all these cuts. We're done with that. We've got the majority on our side. And we are the people, we are the power. The more we stand up and the more we say, we're not having any of this crap, they can't do anything about it. Now, I don't know if you heard, but in Wall Street this morning, the police broke into the camp and they took all the generators, and it's -7 degrees Celsius out there. So those people are gonna freeze if something doesn't happen, but I tell you what, everybody is watching, and I suspect, I don't know by now, I bet they've already got new people donating generators, because the international solidarity at this point is unprecedented. And that's the amazing thing about this. Our struggle is the same as the struggle in Wall Street. Our struggle is the same as the struggle in Egypt. Our struggle is the same as the struggle in Chile and in Korea, all across the world. If you're standing on this soil, you are one of the people. This is your world. We have everything to win and nothing to lose.
All these bankers, they're getting loans from places, they're loaning each other money. So let's say if I was a banker, and maybe you were a banker, we lent each other about $3 trillion roughly. All right, the debts cancel each other out, but the money still has to come from somewhere. Where does that money come from? The people. And do we get it back? No, we don't. Now's the time where we raise our fists. Now's the time we fight back against the 1%. Now's the time where I was going to say that maybe this could be one of the best moves in the world right now. We're taking the streets back to us. Everything, we're in public property right now. This is our ground and we plan to stay here. We will fight the 1%. We are the 99%. We will fight. We will win. Woo!
Belfast!
This is a revolution!
City by city!
Some folks have heard Star Spangled Light. You send you back to the warrior. Take them. How much you shaking? My hands are on the wall. Baby, I ain't no military son. I ain't no fortune one.
People of the world have said no to the system, and it is finally starting a revolution of people who just want better government. Wall Street has changed the world. Those 15 people who were the first to camp out there genuinely changed the world. And everybody's waking up. Today our numbers have grown even more. Today our numbers have probably grown by another 40. Today and tomorrow our numbers will grow by another 40. And after that, in a few weeks' time, this entire border will be covered in tents with people who will plant their tent down just like the internationals did, will make their stand and say on this ground, this is Occupy Belfast. We're not moving. Not until such times as we get our money back. This revolution isn't going anywhere. £17 trillion in bailout since the global recession. Put that number into perspective for you. Do you know how much it would cost to end world hunger? 30 billion. Okay? So 17 trillion, do the maths yourselves, and how many times that is in order to cure world hunger, and these people keep getting handed money. David Cameron last week decided that human rights weren't important anymore. We're not even human to him. Well, it's time you make a stand. And I'm speaking to you, the people at home. If you want to be involved, get down here. Come down to Occupy Belfast, stick a tent up and say, I ain't moving.